Thank you for being with us on the Feast of St. Ignatius of Loyola. Our top story tonight, the race for the White House is quickly taking shape. President Joe Biden is on vacation right now, but very soon he and members of his cabinet will be hitting the road. Meanwhile, his main opponent, former President Donald Trump, faces a growing list of legal troubles, including a possible indictment coming out of Georgia. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports.
Tracy, President Joe Biden is on vacation all week, but he's already made plans for a trip to the nation's southwest. This as Republican presidential hopefuls try to gain traction against former President Donald Trump in the race for the White House. On Rehoboth Beach, now enjoying the ocean breeze, but very soon, President Joe Biden, running for re-election in 2024, hitting the road, traveling to Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah next week, talking climate change, his Inflation Reduction Act, and clean energy manufacturing. Just today, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, also running for the White House, told supporters,
"We are today declaring our economic independence from the failed elites and policies that have harmed this nation's middle class."
Meanwhile, a Georgia prosecutor is expected to seek a grand jury indictment in the coming weeks in her investigation of the 2020 election, accusing former President Donald Trump and his allies of trying to overturn the election loss. But at a Pennsylvania rally Saturday, Trump pushed for Republicans to go on the offensive.
Any Republican that doesn't act on Democrat fraud should be immediately primaried and get out.
And if it's a Biden-Trump rematch, Republican presidential hopeful Vivek Ramaswamy said this.
Do I think Trump can beat Biden in a general election in a narrow margin? To be honest, yes, I do.
And while President Biden enjoys the sun and surf, overseas, Ukrainian officials say Russian missiles slammed into a building in central Ukraine, killing 5 people and wounding dozens. A 10-year-old child and her mother among the dead. President Biden has been rallying NATO to support Ukraine. But Russian President Vladimir Putin, analysts say, is wagering that Western support for Kyiv will wane as the war drags on. And at the U.S. State Department,
Pope Francis yesterday calling for the Black Sea Initiative to be restored. The Biden administration, do they feel the Vatican can help make that happen, the Black Sea Initiative?
We certainly would encourage anyone's support for reinstituting the Black Sea Grain Initiative, and of course that includes the Pope.
Back to the race for the White House in 2024. In the coming weeks, members of President Joe Biden's cabinet will be spreading out across the country, touting the administration's legislative achievements. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.